Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waits to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure there'll be not ring letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
It's breakfast time in Greendale. If you knock on the door of Pat's house and go in, you'll see his wife Sarah bustling about.
Julian, it's time you were off.
Their son Julian is getting ready for school.
Right, off you go. Bye, Mum. Bye.
Jess, have you seen my hat? Where did I put it? Ah, there it is, on the chair. It's not our usual day today, Jess. Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Pat. Good luck.
Pat's not in his van today. He's got his old bicycle out, and Jess is riding in the basket. Hold on tight, Jess. Off we go. At the other end of the village, Sam Waldron is out early too. His mobile shop is parked by the roadside. Morning, Sam.
Morning, Pat. Where's your van, Pat?
Can't stop, says Pat, cycling quickly past. Taking the bus.
A bus? What's he on about?
Pat cycles all the way to the post office. He leans his bike outside and goes in. Morning, Mrs. Goggins. We're ready to go. Hope you've got the keys safely.
Oh, yes, Pat. And a fine morning to you, too. Yes, they are.
Oh, thanks very much. This is exciting. Pat goes out of the post office and round the corner. Is he looking for his van? I left it down the next street, out of the way. Somewhere round this corner. Ah, there she is. But it's not his usual van. It's new. It's a Royal Mail post bus, with seats and windows for passengers. Mrs. Goggins is quite excited.
You are going to be busy, Pat, now that you're to pick up passengers as well as deliver and collect the mail.
I know. Granny Dryden wants a ride into Ingledale to do her shopping.
Oh, that reminds me. You'd best see if the Reverend wants a lift. His old car broke down on Wednesday.
I'll not forget. Cheerio.
Bye, Pat.
The post bus stopped outside the church. The Reverend Timms was standing by the church door. He didn't seem to be ready.
Oh, Pat, I wanted to go into Ingledale on your lovely new post bus today, but oh dear. I found these knots in my handkerchief, and I know they're to remind me about something, but bless me, I cannot think what it is.
Well, Reverend, I won't be able to keep my passengers waiting. I'll have to be on my way.
Don't wait for me, Pat. I'll get the old bicycle out, if I remember in time.
Well, here's your mail anyway. Goodbye, Reverend.
Bye, Pat.
Off went Pat to the next stop. Granny Dryden was ready, waiting for Pat outside her front gate, with her stick and shopping bag.
Well, Pat, this is something new. What a lovely way to go shopping.
Mind the step.
Oh!
Whoops-a-daisy. Granny Dryden was soon sitting down on the bus. Pat was feeling quite excited now that he had his first passenger. Off we go, Jess.
Oh, Pat, stop, I've forgotten me hat. I won't be long. I knew I'd forget something.
Pat and Jess had to wait patiently while Granny Dryden went back indoors to fetch her hat. I wonder if we'll ever get to Ingledale, Jess. Ah, here she comes. It was a lovely hat. A pity to leave it behind. All aboard! Just up the road, Miss Hubbard was waiting with a lot of bags and baskets. I think we have another passenger, Jess. Miss Hubbard must have a lot of shopping to do. Pat stopped the bus quickly.
Thank you, Pat. If you could pass me a bag or two.
Certainly, Miss Hubbard. Pat helped with the shopping baskets and carrier bags. It was a struggle to fit everything in.
Thank you, Pat. Good morning, Granny Dryden.
At last, Miss Hubbard sat down and they were able to move off. When they got to Ted Glenn's workshop, Ted was outside waiting for the bus. What's he up to? He usually goes into town in his Land Rover.
I'll ride into Ingledale with you, Pat. I need a new gearbox for the Land Rover.
The bus was already quite full as Ted clambered in.
Oh, Ted, do look where you're putting your big feet.
Sorry, Miss Hubbard. I didn't see your old basket there.
It isn't an old basket, Ted, though it looks it after being stuck on your foot.
It used to be a lot quieter carrying letters and parcels, didn't it, Jess? Said Pat. They went on their way at last. Over the hills, round to the right, and along bumpy country lanes, round to the left, Pat was driving much faster than usual. Was he trying to catch up on lost time?
Oh, slow down, Pat. You're making me all wobbly.
Pat had to slow down anyway, because just up ahead, Sam Waldron's mobile shop was parked in the narrow lane. It was a tight squeeze getting past, but Sam helped.
Come on, Pat. Left hand down a bit. Take it slowly, or you'll scratch in your post, boss.
As soon as he was through the gap, Pat stopped the bus.
Pat, how about a little light refreshment? I'm sure Sam has something we can buy.
Said Miss Hubbard.
Yes, a biscuit would be nice.
Said Granny Dryden. It seemed a good idea. So while all his passengers climbed out and went to buy things from the mobile shop, Pat decided to check a nearby postbox. He found 2 letters. When he got back, everyone was still buying things at Sam's shop.
You'll all be spent up before you get to Ingledale, said Pat. And we really should be on our way. I have the letters to deliver as well as you know.
I haven't finished me biscuits.
Said Granny Dryden.
Take 'em with you.
Said Ted Glenn, helping her back onto the bus.
Mind the step, Granny Dryden. After you, Miss Hubbard. Bye, Pat. And thanks,
said Sam. Pat was glad to be on his way again. But just round the corner, Pat had to stop again. P.C. Selby was standing in the middle of the road.
Stop! Stop!
Said P.C. Selby.
Sorry, Pat. You can't go this way. The old bridge isn't safe. It's all this rain. These floods are dreadful.
Oh dear, and we're running late as well.
I know a shortcut,
said Ted.
Just go straight on this way, then left, past the signpost, down there.
Aye.
Don't worry, you'll be all right.
Don't worry, he says, said Pat. It was a very bumpy track. Everyone was shaken about all over the place,
Feels like a ploughed field.
said Miss Hubbard. They turned off the track into a meadow.
Watch the gate.
Just enough room. I hope Ted knows what he's doing. Pat stopped the bus. Now where?
I knew it. We're lost. You don't know which way from t'other, young Ted.
Said Miss Hubbard.
That's not fair. I've been this way dozens of times. It looks a bit different today, that's all.
There was only one way to go. Back the way they'd come. They found the gate into the lane. I know where we are, said Pat. This is the road to Thompson Ground. When they got to Thompson Ground, there were letters to deliver. And Alf was waiting to see the new post bus. When the bus stopped in Alf's farmyard, Granny Dryden was asleep.
Where are we? Are we there? Where's the market?
Suddenly there was a strange noise from the lane. The Reverend Timms was racing down the hill on his bicycle towards Alf Thompson's gate. Through the gate he sped, past the post bus, past Alf's tractor, and straight into the barn.
Was that the Reverend?
Said Ted.
Let's go and see.
Said Alf. They all ran into the barn.
You all right, Reverend? What a ride. Thank the Lord, Alf, that you have hay in your barn. Oh, but I remember now. That's what the knots were for. 1, to remember my sister's birthday. 2, to remember to post her present.
And 3, said Pat.
To get new brakes for my bicycle. Why don't you go to town in the post bus?
Said Alf. And I'll mend your bike for you. I'll bring it round to the vicarage tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Alf, said the Reverend Timms. Now I think I'll sit in front with Jess.
Time we were on our way, said Pat. Next stop, Ingledale. At last they arrived at Ingledale. The post bus stopped next to the town statue. Everyone climbed out, ready to do their shopping. Everybody back here, please, at 2 o'clock, said Pat. When 2 o'clock came, everyone was back at the post bus, except Granny Dryden. We can't go without her, said Pat.
I'll go and look for her, said Miss Hubbard. She'll be in the market, getting potatoes.
I wonder where she's got to,
said Ted. She'll be having a good gossip somewhere, said Pat. But as soon as Miss Hubbard had disappeared, who should turn up but Granny Dryden? Oh, there you are. Have you seen Miss Hubbard? She's looking for you,
Looking for me?
said Granny Dryden.
I wasn't lost.
I'll tell you what,
Said Ted.
you sit in the bus, and I'll go and look for Miss Hubbard.
But no sooner had Ted gone than Miss Hubbard came back.
Oh, I can't find Granny Dryden anywhere. I think we'll have to report her missing. Oh, there she is in the bus. How did she get there?
Well, you see,
And where's Ted gone?
looking for you, said Pat.
But I'm not lost.
I know you're not lost, but... Oh, never mind. We'll just have to wait. And I don't know when we're going to get back to Greendale. I think I'll sit in the bus and read my paper. But Ted soon came back, and they set off home again. There were letters and a parcel to take to George Lancaster at Intake Farm. George was collecting eggs when the bus pulled up.
Hey, there's Pat.
Hello, George.
Hello, Pat. I like your new post bus. It's a great idea. Do you think I could take a dozen hens to the market in it tomorrow?
Indeed not, said Miss Hubbard. Just think of the feathers. We'd all be sneezing for a week. Oh, but what lovely eggs. May I buy half a dozen, please? I forgot to get some at the market.
There you are, 6 lovely fresh eggs, Miss Hubbard.
Thank you, George.
Mind you don't break 'em.
It was soon time to be on their way.
Bye, Pat.
On the way past Thompson Ground, they saw Dorothy waving from her gate. What could be the matter?
Oh, Pat, she said. Mrs. Goggins has been on the phone. She's ever so worried. She's wondering where you've all got to. Thinks you've had an accident with the new post bus. Why not come in and give her a ring?
Pat went in to phone Mrs. Goggins.
You must all come in for a cup of tea and a cake, said Dorothy. You're welcome. You must be parched after your trip.
Most kind, said the Reverend Timms. Pat was on the phone. Hello, Mrs. Goggins. Yes. No, we haven't been to Blackpool. Just Ingledale. All safe and sound. We'll be back soon. Bye.
What a time we've had,
said Miss Hubbard.
It's a wonder Pat managed to get us all home again.
Now, don't you worry about your old bike, Reverend,
said Alf.
I've given it a good oiling and it's good as new. It just needs some new brake pads. I'll pop round with it tomorrow.
More tea, Granny Dryden?
said Dorothy.
Well, just one more cup, thank you.
There was a saucer of milk for Jess. But Pat was anxious to get on. Come on, everybody. Time to be off, said Pat. And they all went out to the bus. Out in the yard, Alf helped Pat turn the bus round.
Back you come. Come on. Careful, stop. Right, off you go.
It had been a long day. The next stop was at Miss Hubbard's cottage.
Here we are, Miss Hubbard. Your stop.
Just a minute, Pat. Mustn't forget anything.
said Miss Hubbard, collecting her bags.
Careful as you get out. Mind the step.
Thank you, Pat. Goodbye.
Then it was Granny Dryden's turn.
Here, let me give you a hand down, Granny Dryden.
Thanks, Pat. Me hat! I've lost me hat!
Here it is,
said Ted.
Looks as though she's been sitting on it. Thanks, Ted. I'll see you to your door, Granny Dryden.
Thanks, Pat.
Then it was Ted's turn to be dropped off.
Bye, Pat.
The last stop before home was at the church.
Thank you, said the Reverend. My goodness, it's been quite a day. Oh, Pat, I still have a knot in my handkerchief. Now then, Reverend, said Pat, is it a new one, or just one that you forgot to undo? I've forgotten. Oh, dear. Goodbye, Pat.
Time we remembered to go home, Jess, said Pat. And off they went.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure there'll be not ring letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man.